I was going through tapes when we were moving into the Valley, and I saw this tape and I threw it in, and it was a medley of tapes of sets that I had taped over the years. And guess what came up? A Monday night in Seattle. And in those days we had 6 minutes. And it was a Monday night. And at this time, again, in my life, I was living through a personal hell. Yes, I had a girlfriend that was pretty. Yes, we'd 69 and do dirty, dirty, dirty things.
Oh.
But she was a whore, and I was crazy. It's not a good combination. What the fuck am I talking about?
You're talking about Seattle, your life up there, what was going on. Because I'll tell you what, thank God we went to Seattle. Like we said,
Yes.
Mitch Hedberg was up there. People knew.
No, a bunch of fucking people were up there.
They all came up. All the San Francisco comics, they came up there. They got
Gaio
it.
Belam, Margaret Cho, Janine Garofalo, Tom
Barker,
Rhodes,
Pat
Arch
Oswald.
Barker, Pat Oswald. I met so many fucking people.
We were learning.
In Seattle. And so many people I was in awe of.
Great speakers.
In Seattle. I mean.
Corporate gigs.
Oh, I saw, who else the fuck did I see? It was just, Seattle was a 3-year college education for me.
Yep.
That I thought I'd never, ever have. And look, the truth is right here. This is 20 fucking years later. He's sitting right in front of me.
I'll tell you, I was an internship at Cairo Sports. I wanted to learn about sports radio. I had already graduated from Arizona State. I wanted to be an intern, so I signed up for a class at Bellevue Community College to be an intern for Cairo CBS Sports. I'd go down to the Mariner games, interview the players, and I did a couple stand-up sports like, hi, everybody, I'm Stephen Brody, reporting live from the Kingdom. But it just wasn't my thing. Being Brody, doing that cable access show, getting on stage and ranting. And that's when you said, go to New York. And I went to New York, and I went down to the Lower East Side, and I did Surf Reality, where they didn't want jokes. They wanted you. They wanted craziness. They wanted drumming. And I broke through and I did that, really found my voice, didn't look back on Seattle. And then the tour guide stuff, it just, you got to live in New York. It's like you got to wait tables, you got to live in New York, you got to take public transportation, you got to be around all different people. Now, look, the world's crazy right now. I don't know if those rules still apply, but for growing up in the Valley, yes, I always wanted to go to New York, just like growing up watching WOR Met games. It was just something about the Yankees. They'd come play Anaheim Stadium, and it was just New York. I knew I had to go to New York. And then my friend got the job with the Yankees, Borzello, and it's like, now I get to hang out with the Yankees, get to go to Yankee Stadium. But I wasn't there to go to Yankee Stadium. And I did have pressure, like, oh, why don't you come to the Yankee games? It's like, I got to go to Surf Reality. I got to go to Stand Up New York. I got to go to Gotham and get on stage. So, but I experienced New York and all that stuff, Seattle, and it just got me ready for L.A. And then,
well, Seattle to you was New York to me, my brother.
See, there you go.
You just, as you were talking, you just said something to me.
Oh.
I was in New York for 9 months, and I went to New York, let's be honest, I went for 3 reasons. I went to get away from what I had going on in Boulder.
Okay.
I went to hook up with this girl that was phenomenal.
Good.
And number 3, though, was comedy, but with a tight 4, was doing cocaine and getting up at $20 a gram in Harlem. So I went back to fucking New York, and New York to me was Seattle to you. I did a couple things, not TV, nothing.
Right.
But I was getting spots.
Yeah.
And I was going to New York Comedy Club. He liked me, so he put me up, and I'd bomb. I was just a fucking bomb machine then. And one day I went into Yellow Triple Inn.
Yep, on 54th and 8th.
I saw John Leguizamo at 2 in the morning, and I left there, and it hit me like a bag of bricks. And I said, I'll go to Colorado and do this dirty work.
Well,
and that was my plan. I went to Colorado and did that dirty work only in Colorado.
Well, why did John Leguizamo at that moment, why did that make you want to go back to Boulder?
Because I thought, now I understood what comedy was. For a long time, I thought that I'd call Brody. This is, and I talked about this before. This is how naive I was about comedy. So I thought comedy was always like, hey, Lee, who's your favorite comedian? I love Brody Stevens. Why do you like him? He's Jewish, he's neurotic. I love Brody Stevens. All right.
Thank you.
Call up Brody Stevens' agent and call him and see what he's doing tonight. That's what I thought comedy was. And they would call you up and they'd say, brother, you available to shoot tonight? Well, what's the take? The take is 30 minutes, HBO, whatever. That's how I thought stand-up was.
Wow.
And then fucking whatever your name is, you came down there. You went on stage. You did your album very casually, like this isn't the top of your head. That's how fucking retarded and drugged up and out of prison. I got into it thinking, okay, there's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go on stage maybe 10 times, and on the 10th time, somebody's gonna see me, and that's gonna be it. I don't have to do none of the shit that other people have to do.
Right.
So I was going out to comedy clubs at night, in the back of my mind going, look at these peasants.
Peasants.
You know what I'm saying? They're doing it all wrong. I got it all right.
Street smart.
Energy. I'm going to do this in 10 minutes and get the fuck out of here. And that's what I would do. I would do it in 10 minutes and get the fuck out of it. It was just something that, but I failed as a New York comedian. Like I couldn't do what regular people were doing in New York. That was too much movement for me at night.
Yeah.
I liked going out to maybe 2 places. Once you started making me go to Staten Island and Queens without a car, like I got a call one time, I'm in Atlantic City eating crab legs with my boy Jimmy Burkle, just God save rich his soul, and we got a call at 5 o'clock to be in whatever, fucking Connecticut at 8 o'clock at this Moose Bar. And we drove up there right away and we made it just in time. And, you know, we did this Moose Bar. What did it pay? $1.25 or whatever. You know, I like that type of adventure. If I was fucking single, my comedy career would be completely different. I'd be working 6 nights a week. Clean and sober how I am now, all I need is reefer on the road.
Yeah.
There's tons of reefer on the road. I would get a bus, get my man Lee here, have Lee sleep in the fucking chairs. I would turn his bedroom into a studio for podcasting.
Oh, gee, thanks.
And
podcast from the van.
Yeah.